Thanks for clicking on State of the City. My name's Todd Prafke, and today is October 28th. It's about, 11 in the morning, and I know I'm a little bit out of cycle, not quite on my regular schedule for the State of the Cities, but I thought I'd do a quick one anyway since I missed kind of last Wednesday, and so we're going to put this one out there for you. I do want to cover a couple things. First of all, a shout out to Franny A. So Franny and I talked a week or so ago, and she had some questions about recycling, which was fantastic. I was happy to visit with her, and she claimed she was a regular viewer of the State of the City video blog. So if you are out there, Franny, I hope you're watching this time, and thanks for your ideas about graphics and that kind of thing. I do have to mention she was teasing me a little bit about the quality, the high tech of the graphics that we have here on State of the City. And as you know, this is meant to be a really cost-effective operation, and so I don't spend a lot of money on the graphics and stuff, but I will hold the pictures or the images a little bit closer to the camera so that they're easier to see too. So thanks for that, Franny. First of all, I do want to talk about the council meeting that's going to happen tonight on the 28th, and then you'll be able to see it in a day or so on YouTube or a link with Facebook, etc., etc. But there are a couple of agenda items. So here it is. Hopefully I'm getting close enough. There are a couple of agenda items here that I really want to talk about, not so much in depth, but connect them to activities and other programs that we have going on within the city of St. Peter. And so the first one I want to mention is a revolving loan request by the Stelters. So they have a building downtown. Fair Emporium is their business downtown, and they're using one of our loan programs to help repair or upgrade the roof. And they're doing that work, I think, not only for water tightness, but also adding some insulation and things like that. So we're happy to help them. But I wanted to mention that the loan programs, we have a number of different loan programs, and one of the new ones that we have coming out relates to the American with Disabilities Act, ADA. And so we have a brand new program that was just approved by the City Council where businesses downtown that want to make improvements that improve accessibility, meeting ADA standards or meeting what we would call handicap-friendly standards, can get loan grant dollars. Really, it ends up being grant dollars. They can get granted up to $25,000 for accessibility improvements, primarily prioritized to entrance. So to make sure that people in wheelchairs with walkers or canes or whatever have easier access into your downtown business. So that application process is going to start. So if you know a business, if you own a business or you're a landlord down there that might benefit from a program like that, let us know. This is really ends up being a grant program where we forward you the dollars and then we forgive pieces of it over the course of 10 to 15 years. So it's a pretty cool free program to improve your buildings. And as some of you know, more than 10% of our population is physically handicapped at any one time. And all of us will be physically handicapped, well, just about everybody at some time or another during our life, whether it's a broken leg or a knee replacement, or as we become older and use a wheelchair. Those are customers within our downtown, so we want to make sure that we provide opportunity, and the city's committed to helping businesses do just that. So if you want more information on that program, here you go. Contact Russ. He's the guy that helps administrate that program, so there's his email address and there's his phone number. Give him a call. He would love to help you out with that. The last one, or the second one that I have related to the agenda for the City Council, is the Complete Count Committee. So if the Council approves this tonight, which I fully expect them to do, we'll be establishing a Complete Count Committee. And really the goal of that Complete Count Committee is twofold, one of which is to encourage people to fill out the census. As you know, Minnesota might be losing a congressional district, and here's some great data that our intern Connor found, is that if we don't accurately count, for every person that we don't get counted, for every person that isn't counted as a part of the City of St. Peter, our local jurisdiction loses up to $15,000 per person over the course of the next decade. Because as you know, census is not only about the count, but it also is used heavily by state agencies, by government entities, and by private entities as they look at where they're going to put things, what works in their master plan. And of course, for all these state and federal agencies, it's not the only, but one of the primary factors in determining how many dollars flow where under what programs. And so not being counted hurts our entire community. So it's really an effort to have everyone be counted, but also a reach out to some of our communities within our community, some of our subsets that are traditionally undercounted. We want to make sure that those folks are filling out the documentation, participating in counts, so that we can all benefit from making sure that we have it just right, having the count right. So anyway, those are the two from the council meeting tonight. I also want to mention rebates, baby. I tweeted and Instagrammed rebates, so be bright. We have a program again related to buying LED bulbs. And so one of our great partners here, I want to make sure I get them. There it is. Ace Hardware is a great partner. I don't always promote businesses here on State of the City. In fact, it's our policy not to, but they are partners on many of these sustainability and environmentally friendly programs. So thanks to Ace Hardware and all the folks down there. I'm going to mention them in just a little bit. I also promised that I was going to do every week for a while here a recycling tidbit. So here's an image of our recycling page on our website, and I'll put a link to that underneath here when we get to the end of the video or under the comments portion, so you'll be able to see that. But my tip for the day is actually twofold, multifold. One of which is though we don't take old Christmas lights, the strings of Christmas lights. You can recycle them at Ace Hardware. Ace takes recycled Christmas lights. So that's a great place to get rid of them. Don't throw them in the trash, and you cannot throw them in the recycling Kirby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take them to Ace and they'll recycle and make sure they get treated appropriately. So that's fantastic. I also want to mention two other things related to recycling. First of all, as we get into that holiday season, now remember, Christmas wrapping paper, gift wrapping paper, any time of year wrapping paper for presents, gifts, etc. is not recyclable. We do not recycle that. Now, there are certain kinds of it that might have the recycling symbol, but don't put it in our system. We don't have the ability to recycle wrapping paper of that type. So anyway, that's one. And then two is, sometimes you buy a 6-pack of pop or something else and it comes with those plastic ring things that hold all the cans together. Those are not recyclable either. Do not throw those in recycling. While the material might be recyclable, the equipment that we utilize to provide for the process of recycling cannot handle those things. So those 6-pack holder togetherers, I don't know what they're called. Maybe you do. Email me if you know. Those aren't recyclable within our system, so don't put those in there. So LED lighting rebates are available. Christmas tree lights are recyclable, not in our system. You got to take them to Ace. Take your old Christmas tree lights to Ace. They'll be happy to have them. Plastic stuff for 6-packs, etc. Those holder togetherers are not allowed, and wrapping paper is not allowed within recycling. I also want to promote food waste. Here's this great graphic that Trinity put together. I wanted to mention that. And also that we have rebates. We still have rebates available for people that want to do backyard composting, or for those under sink or countertop little composters that you use for food wasting. We have rebates on your utility bill for that. So you can buy those at a lot of different places. Check out our website about food waste composting. We would love to have you sign up, but also take advantage of those rebates that are available. I also want to mention YouTube. And so underneath here, I'm going to have the link to our YouTube channel, the City of St. Peter, Minnesota YouTube channel. And so right now, showing on there are candidates forums for both city council, mayor, and for school board. We also have regular council meetings on there and regular school board meetings, even county commissioner meetings, and this video blog, as well as some other things are on there. So it's a great thing to check out on YouTube. You can watch this stuff when you want to watch it, and if you want to rewind a little bit, rewind. You can rewind and hear what they said again if you couldn't quite make it out the first time. I also want to mention Hot Sheet. Here's Hot Sheet. This is our weekly newsletter. We would love for you to like us on Facebook, but also take a look at the hot sheet. If there's one thing that I think helps get you most up to date about activities that are going on that are city, not community, but city activities, this is the thing that you should subscribe to. So we'll put some information on there as well. I also want to mention Traverse Green, and here I have another one. Here's Traverse Green. We're showing some houses again today. Affordable housing is available for folks, brand new housing. We'd love to have you contact us, and there again you can contact Russ for a showing on the houses that we own at Traverse Green. These are really houses that are designed for and priced for new families, first-time home buyers, folks that work and needs a little bit of help to get into their first new home. You get tired of paying rent, here's a great opportunity right here. So check that out. Love to talk with you about that. Now I'm going to get to the end. Here we go. Here's how you can check us out on Facebook or on our website, or give us a call, or our YouTube channel, or I'm trying to think on here, even our Twitter. We even tweet. Twitter is on there as well. Whew, that's it. Thanks for checking out State of the City. We appreciate that you click on us and you pay attention to what's going on within your city. Give us a call if you have any questions, or contact us, or check us out on any of these things. We'd love you if you would like us on Facebook. Thanks again. Have a great rest of the week.